You would think that Batman is this tough gooby goober that chucks bad guys into prison and bangs girls through bed frames, but we all know when it comes to family and women, Batman is more weak than a wet noodle or the real-life version of Galaxy Pegasus. And today, we see Batman do just that. He folds like the flabs on my stomach in hopes that Wonder Woman can just listen to Bruce, in a rather interesting comic book called Wonder Woman the Hikatia. So the story starts with us being introduced to Danielle Wheelies, who straight up shanks someone in the jugular and bolts out of the scene to avoid getting in trouble. But it's too late, because Daddy Wayne is here to stop Danielle, who's apparently been conducting these murders for a while. And after having a cat and mouse chase, Danielle escapes by yeeting herself into Gotham Harbor and hiding from Bruce. So later, she swims all the way to Wonder Woman's home, gets on her knees, and begins to beg for Diana's protection. And immediately, without even knowing who this fugitive is, Diana allows her to join FaZe Clan and promises to protect her. So the begging Danielle did is an integral part of the story. It's called the Ritual of Hikatia. And after one performs this ritual like a kid asking to move back in with their parents after a failed hip-hop career, it is the supplicant's job to protect the beggar. In this case, it's Wonder Woman. If she fails to protect her, this group called the Furies will inflict a punishment upon her, which is why Wonder Woman can see the Furies and no one else. So throughout the story, that's what Diana does, until she hears the truth from none other than the Lego DC superhero himself, Batman, who tells Diana to send over Danielle because she's holding a fugitive. And after refusing to listen to Bruce, he exposes Danielle for being a murderer in front of Diana and chucks battering. Diana catches it, and after having a little balcony battle, she lands a falcon punch that sends him to the ground and she locks the doors. Now, despite hearing this, Diana was still going to protect Danielle because that's her duty. But Danielle feels more guilty than Amber Heard because she knows she lost some dignity. So she wraps the lasso of truth on her and asks Diana to ask her whatever question she wants to know the answer to. And now we get a quick origin story for Danielle. And it's that her sister Melody one day decided to make a decision more stupid than the people who hate watched Velma, and that's moving to Gotham City because she was assaulted, taken advantage of, and later murdered in Gotham. So Danielle decided to enact revenge by killing the people who murdered her sister, hence why Bruce is after her. So the story creates this dilemma that Wonder Woman and Batman represent. Do you uphold your duty and honor and protect those who asked for it, or do you seek out justice when it's called upon? Anyways, after the origin story, Danielle and Diana sleep, but the Furies wake her up to tell her that Danielle ran away, and she'll be punished if anything happens to her. Diana runs at the speed of sound to find this dumb fuck Danielle because she thinks she could just run in Gotham without getting found by Batman, which she obviously does, and moments before she was going to catch her, Diana spears into Bruce's ribs and they begin to duel. The fight ends pretty quick with Diana showing the power of being the main character and stomps Bruce's head into the ground in a triumphant victory. But this loss degraded Bruce so much, he performed the exact same ritual Danielle performed in hopes of Diana's protection. He did everything, including kissing Diana's thigh, and Wonder Woman rejects Batman's plea for protection on the spot and makes him look like a simp. Bruce said that he did it just so they wouldn't have to fight, but it looks like they're still going to do it. Until suddenly, Diana sees Danielle ready to jump off the ship, and as a result of being influenced by those damn Furies, which she could see now, she says that she performed her duty of protection and jumps off the ship. Diana tries to save her, but it's too late. She pile drives into a rock, and in her dying words, she said that she's released, which means that despite Danielle being dead, Diana won't be punished. But at the end of the day, the Furies look like they still won. And yeah, that's about it. Subscribe and I'll see you later.